So last week I started a bunch of seeds and I spaced off that I did not start the collards. I need collards started. This is part of the rabbit food that we produce here on the farm. And so I need to plant some collards before it gets too late. Because if I don't get them started, then they won't start growing. And so need to get the collards. So we're getting ready to go. We're going to go into the big city and have an evening together. So I need to get this done before we go so that I don't have to worry about it later. And I have a few minutes before we head out. So I'm going to get the collards started so they can get started growing. So hold on just a second. These are my starts towers. Basically, they're just metal shelving that I use to start my seeds. And I have, hold on just a second, remove things around. I have seed starting mats that warm up to, I think it's either 72 or 75 degrees. So in the evenings when it does drop down into temperature, they can still get started. So they stay warm in night. Right now it's like really hot. Starting to sweat, and the shirt's not even thick, so it's a little warm in here. And so I'm going to get the collards started in a seed tray and get them up here so that we can get them going and be able to really get the garden going, because I need those started. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, got my seeds started. These are the collards and got them labeled. Unfortunately, these labels tend to fade in the sun, but by the time that they're ready to go, they're out in the garden. So it's really, really bright. It's late November. It is just after Thanksgiving. Got to get the collards started because everything else is already going and going pretty darn strong. So I got some kale, giant red mustard. The rabbits really like this, and I like the look of it in the garden. So I plant these specifically because they look really good and the rabbits like it. And then down here we have some broccoli and cabbage. And then here we have more cabbage because the rabbits really love to eat the cabbage. And then I'm having problems getting the parsley started. So if anybody has any recommendations on getting those started, or if I just need to wait a little bit longer, maybe they're slow to germinate, I'll have to look at the seed packet. More kale, and then I have more different mustards and stuff down here. So all of these that I just showed you are going to go into the tunnels where I have empty space, and those are just going to be some monocropping, which is okay, not the best, but I'm going to deal with it while it's in the winter. And then I got spinach started. Spinach is one of my harder crops to start because it just doesn't like to get started. It's a trick though. Jesse Frost from No-Till Farmers Network or Growers Network. I think it's No-Till Growers Network. He has some tricks on how to get your spinach really going. So if you want to do that, definitely go look at some of the work that he does, and you'll see that, I mean, he's got some tricks for the spinach. And I follow his advice. So I do have spinach started. But now that I got the collards going, I got to get going. We are going into town and we're going to have a nice evening together. So it's date night. So we'll see you again soon. Bye.